The following live stream may include adult language and themes. How could we know for sure? Hasn't happened yet. Anyway, viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, welcome in, everyone. Welcome, adventurers. Who's ready to play some D&D?
I wouldn't be, yes.
I am your Game Master, Margaret Williams, and I am joined by four of my favorite people to play D&D with: Erika, Katie, Meg, and James. How are the four of you feeling this lovely evening?
Now that I'm no longer stuck in traffic, I feel
yes, the holiday times are upon us, so traffic
my holiday just began.
is becoming a little bit more of a chore, but that's okay because we're all here now and we're excited to get back into it. Last time on Ascensia, our party had finally made it into the Shadowfell, and after fighting and getting a little bit overwhelmed by a bunch of feral vampires, they were whisked away by a charming and very friendly vampire who I will convey to the party now was who I refer to in my head as 90s sitcom Dad Strahd. Yeah.
I see.
All right.
Halkir Vladislav, and he whisked them off to Vladislavia, this town in a long-forgotten province that disappeared from Karajid, the island that Odessa and Dimitra and Vigo are from, respectively. There's just this mystery surrounding how this whole province just disappeared ages ago, and it's here in the Shadowfell for some reason. It's also full of vampires. We learned lots of stuff about basically the town got sucked into the Shadowfell. A lot of the humans that were there and mortal races that were there were just overwhelmed by the denizens of the miasma, and they made the difficult decision, the town collectively, along with the vampires who presided over this town, decided to turn the whole town into vampires, for the most part, with the exception of some Fearbold, who also happened to be in the province. We learned lots of fun stuff from Vladislav about the planes and the planar shifting. We learned that he has some prisoners in the prison cell of the estate. It's not really a castle. Some spies from the Shadar Kai, including an Archon, presumably someone of note, of import, specifically someone who uses the tablet that Dimitra was gifted a few obsessions back, the Archonograph. There's also a murderer down there, fun stuff. We learned that there is a refugee camp in Vladislavia, somewhere off in the outskirts of the town near the Fearbold part of the village. A refugee camp full of Shadar Kai dissidents who have fled Fel Astra, the home of the false queen, the Raven Queen. And yeah, the party had dinner. There was some drama. There was some flirting with the hot vampire sister, Helia. There was an angsty teenage vampire, Ludwig. Then the party talked with Vladislav. He agreed to help them interrogate this Archon in the dungeons. And then they were going to do that in the morning. They went off to converse and have like campfire chat, while Odessa went to have a bath and potentially have a romantic rendezvous with the vampire lady Helia. But upon arriving to the bath, there was no vampire lady that she could see anyway. And after getting in the hot water, her started to feel funny, and she noticed some peculiar behavior in her halberd. It changed colors, in fact. And then as this weird, funny feeling kind of crescendoed, Odessa failed her wisdom saving throw and was pounced upon by the invisible vampire. She passed her deck save, so you didn't bust your ass in the bathtub and you are not grappled by the vampire. But is Odessa at the driver's seat? Is what we're going to be determining tonight. Now, we chatted a little bit about this beforehand, but strong feelings about which scene we want to start with tonight.
I think we should start with Meg's.
Make your case.
I mean,
is that everybody? Is that the consensus?
Relax and chill and all cool. I don't know if there was a ton of suspense and drama in our little scene, so unless we want to just leave that hanging out there. And
I guess you guys can take time to ruminate on that, and you can decide how much drama you want in your scene, as we will start with Meg.
I'll ask a dramatic question.
So,
okay.
Meg, Odessa, standing, if you just imagine this very large, like, stone bathtub, that's basically built into the wall of this castle, this room. And as this vampire comes in, all of this happens and everything is just kind of blurry and hazy. It's almost like Odessa has succumbed to some sort of drug in this heat-addled state. And as the vampire, as Howla lunges, you can feel her cold fingers on your arm. They're bitter cold. And this reaction in you is this creates this convulsion that you aren't entirely sure is your own. You feel there's danger, there's a thrill, but there's also this sickening feeling. And as you kind of see this scene happening, you feel yourself being pulled back from it. And as the time progresses, you get this sense that you're in another space. And this has happened to you before. And there's this, the ring of fire with the reflection on the floor. And outside the ring of fire, you can see this tall, slender, burning skeletal figure sort of stomping around and clutching at their head. And then almost, imagine like the Inside Out movies, how like you have like the shit happening in your head, but you can still see what's happening in real life. Some silliness. You can imagine some silliness like that if you want. But it's almost, for Odessa, it's like time is standing still as she has been retreated into her subconscious. She's been snatched back into her subconscious. And the big difference in this particular situation is Odessa is in the center of the ring this time, and the thing is on the outside. Where have you brought us? Why have you brought us to this cold, dark place where entropy reigns? You would seek to snuff us out, wouldn't you? Do not play coy with me, mortal. In the next moment, you get the sense in the outside of Odessa's mind that you have taken Hyella by the throat and are holding her up in the air. You catch a glimpse of yourself in this. There's, I imagine there's probably some mirrors somewhere in this bathroom, and your eyes are just burning, and there's all this soot and smoke crackling out of your mouth, and you can see veins of light, like magma, beneath your skin. This thing is a cold, lifeless parasite. What I should snuff her out? It would be so easy, though. Your enjoyment of company is frivolous and fruitless. You have made little progress in reuniting the shards, and I grow weary of watching you fumble around in the dark with your friends. He continues to pace around the space. In the outside, you are still holding Hyella up in the air almost effortlessly, it seems, despite the fact that she is trying to get loose from you. You have two options. You can make a wisdom save to try to dampen the effect, this heat effect that is overwhelming you, or a dexterity save to try to break free of the ring of fire that you're in. Both, I have to clarify something. Both options, if failed, have consequences. And neither consequence, and I honestly, if you want to, we're going to like poll me on like which one's better, which one's worse. Neither one of them they're equidistant in terms of how bad they are. Yes, they're both saving throws. $21 is pretty good. Tie goes to the runner. So you burst forward and hit this wall of fire, and you can feel it burning at your fingertips. You can feel it sort of burning into your arms. But after a few moments, it relents, and all of a sudden you snap back into the bathroom. In the next instant, though, all of the water in the tub becomes flash steamed, and you and Hyella are become incredibly burned. It's better than literally lighting on fire, though, right?
Steam burns hurt, man.
You're going to take 19 points of fire damage. And so, not at this point, no, because this is you. If it had won, yes, but it did not win. So because it retreated and Odessa came forward, Odessa does not have the fire resistance. You will notice on your arms and your hands, I guess are you letting go of her now? Oh no! So as soon as your grip relaxes, because I imagine that would probably be the first thing that happens, going from a thing wanting to kill this vampire to not. Give me a strength saving throw. Ooh. Well, she got a nat 20. So as that, and it makes sense thematically, scene wise, she drops her wake into the tub and then flips and throws you overhead onto the bathroom floor. And then she takes a stance back with her claws out and her fangs bared. What the hell was that? I was just trying to be spontaneous and a little thrilling. Well, I have blood. We just never mind. Does my brother know about this fire spirit? I don't think there was any conversation about that. Vampires have a certain proclivity about fire, you know. Or perhaps you don't, and this is just a happy, ignorant moment. But I can't tell you that I feel terribly comfortable knowing that there's some fire demon with some jumpy fire demon living inside of you. Hmm.
You get burned.
Give me a persuasion check. Their charisma's through the fucking roof. Fucking vampires, man. Yeah. So she looks you up and down. Shame. I can't keep this from my brother. I'm sure you understand. Has this ever happened before? Is this thing taking control of you? Hmm. Sounds like baggage. I don't do baggage. Hmm.
Definitely a polite thing to say to somebody.
I think it would be best. I think it would be best if you slept in the coach house away from the main house.
Damn.
Ooh,
In fact, I will discuss it with my brother to make sure that all of the amenities are moved in place. And she takes a step back from you and leaves the bathroom. Meanwhile,
Yes.
girl talk. What's happening in the street?
Vigo's not a girl.
spiritually. He was me once. Like, technically.
I mean, honestly, a little bit of wiggle room there, I think.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Fluid.
Can we refresh my memory of where exactly we left off on the three of us?
The three of you went back to the bedroom, the guest room that you were given. You were given an after supper cordial, I think, or something to that effect, and you literally just went to bed. The idea was that the next morning, first light, you guys would meet Vladislav for the interrogation. And you guys, each of you got a free question with Vigo.
Yeah, I did.
And then Vigo and Dimitra got a question for Zinni about the Shadowfell.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I'll start things off with a little bit of this, and she's gonna pull out a flask from her bag that she has filled with stuff from the from the table. She's like, I have no idea what any of this tastes like, but it does make your head feel nice and fuzzy.
Okay.
And she's
Why
gonna
not?
hold it out for anyone to have.
Sure. I'll grab some.
Are you doing drugs? Is that what's happening? What?
No, it's
I don't
I-
know.
Pull out of your bag?
I assumed there was some alcoholic beverages at the table that she poured into the flask.
Oh, you just poured a bunch into. I see. I
It's
got
like
you.
you fill your cup at the fountain with every type
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
I'm imagining more like it's more like the bar mat shot.
Yeah.
It's a
like
fancy Long Island iced tea.
the King's Cup drinking game where everyone has to like pour into the same vessel in the
Oh.
center. Like the last person has to drink all of it, and it's like a disgusting
gosh.
amalgamation thing.
Not quite as
The-
bad as all that. Anyway,
the-
she hands it to Zenny.
I'm wondering if she
Is
poured
that-
any blood in there on accident.
Zenny plugs her nose and takes a swig.
Con save.
Great.
Because that's how we do things.
I didn't
It's been a
realize it
while.
was immediate. She's only taken
That's
one
a-
swig.
That's
Well,
a
it's
7.
awful. Oh yeah, no, that doesn't stay down in the slightest. You got to at least roll a 10 to keep it down. Yeah, no,
Whoa.
that's one of those things that as soon as the flask comes away, it's whoop.
So Zenny pukes as politely as you've ever seen someone puke, like into a napkin.
Oh, well, I should have known she couldn't hold her alcohol. And she's going to give Vigo a knowing look.
Ah, yes. Well, we all had to start somewhere, didn't we?
That's true. Stick with us, kid.
It's not as bad as the last time I got poisoned, if you'll remember.
Oh, no, not at all. You were way less polite.
Yes, just fuck it. Yes. Sure. Let me have a draft of whatever concoction you.
Wonderful. See, this is how we know we're all friends. The friends who drink together stay together.
Mhm.
Those are the rules.
Or at least
I
make
just made
four choices together. One of the two. Con save, I'm guessing.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Does it taste good?
14. 14.
Katie, is that high enough?
Yeah.
You
It's
mixed
honestly
it.
not that gross.
Okay. All right. It's just like 4 different kinds of wine.
This the person who can't taste anything right now.
Yeah.
And
Unreliable.
it's not just wine. It's more like 4 different, it's like probably liquor and wine. It's got to be stronger because like she can't taste it, so it just has to get her drunk.
Oh, all right. Well, that's a choice. We do need to get your taste buds back, don't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep, because
It
this
really
is what
does.
this is what you guys have to look forward to until I do.
Great.
I'm creating what's called incentive.
I'm
here's-
really
here's a
glad I
good
chose
one.
to drink with you guys.
What do you call friends that you eat with?
What?
Taste buds.
That's pretty good.
Mm.
Dimitra takes out her little notebook and writes that one down.
You can use that.
Wow.
Remember that. I gotta use that.
Wow.
I felt
Wow.
asked for being with a vampire.
Well, so I guess it's kind of different since we're in Vladislavia now, so it doesn't really count. But how does it feel being back at home, Zenny?
Um, well, it's been like different so far. I would say that like this isn't usually how the Shadowfell feels. I mean, we were only there for like a little bit before we got attacked by a vampire, but even like the trees and things were different. So I don't know what's going on here.
It's probably those the what he was talking about with the Fey intrusion, the
Displacement
material
and
plane intrusions. Well, that's gonna be really
yeah.
disconcerting when been so excited to come back home and now home is all messed up.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know if it would be like excited to come back home, but like I'm here and like I'm helping you guys.
Did you end up not at home?
I left.
Well,
Have
that's
some more of this drink.
an unevasive answer. One would presume that you did indeed leave. That
I
doesn't
mean, yeah,
answer- that's the what of it, not the how or the why.
but you asked like, how I got here and like I left.
I will facilitate the how when the time comes. You can facilitate the why.
Okay, so then why? I mean, this is probably kind of nosy, but she's gonna pull out her alchemy jug instead and hand that over.
Mm.
Is this gonna taste better?
Oh, so much better. Basically, anything you want to come out of there is what you can have.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's better. Do I have to like think about it and it's just like
Yep, you just got to think about it, and then you can pour it in a glass or drink it straight out of the jug. I don't really mind.
okay.
Just take a swig.
Okay. Do I have to make another constitution saving throw?
Oh,
No,
depends on
this one will be free. I guess, yeah, no, it depends on what you're drinking. You tell me.
Can I like cider? Like,
Nah,
cider.
you're good.
Okay, great. Yeah, so I like so I was kind of part of the false Raven Queen's army for like a little bit there.
I feel like, did we know that?
I
Is
don't
this
know.
confession?
Not explicitly.
I feel like I knew that already.
There was some implication. It was implied, but there wasn't any. It was not
yeah.
explicitly stated.
Oh, yeah. I kind of assumed that you were, since your whole family is part of it, and that you got better.
Yeah, and then I got better, but when like your family's like really into something and then you're like, maybe I'm not into that anymore, and they kind of like stone you for it.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I knew that like that would happen if I left, and so instead of letting that happen, I just kind of left.
So you ran away from your family.
Yeah, sure. We can go with that. That like yeah, it was definitely more of like a running away. It was my choice. Like it wasn't like I didn't get like kicked out or anything.
Did you get kicked out?
She said she didn't.
I know, but she said it's super. She said it's super sus.
I will agree. It was suspicious.
She sounded kind of cagey.
But I haven't like talked to them in a while or seen them or like written any letters or anything like that. So it's weird being back here, and I'm wondering if I know any of them of like the Shadowcry that are here. And I don't want them to have like a bad opinion of me if they see me and the last thing they knew was like before I got better.
Were you a well-known member of the Raven Queen's army?
I don't know, Michael, how well known was Zenny?
Probably, I don't think she got quite. My feeling is like she probably left shortly after like finishing academy.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
yeah.
people would know like my
People
last.
know her family. People know her family name.
Yeah. I would say that people might know like my last name, but I don't know if they would recognize like me.
Is someone in your family like high ranking or something that people would know their name?
Yeah.
Like, how high ranking? So Mitra's gonna take another swig from the flask, like she is hooked.
Then he takes another like refills the alchemy jug. Sorry, James, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, I said I reached out for the flask after Dimitri was
Yes,
done.
Dimitri hands it over.
Yes, we're on tenterhooks. Yeah.
Yeah, like my dad is like fairly high ranking, and my sister really like followed in his footsteps. So I don't know. She was getting promoted when I left. I don't know where she ended up.
Okay, but like what position high ranking? Like what are we talking about here? Like commandant, general, lieutenant?
He was a general.
She's a general.
Oh,
Like
the Raven Queen's general? Like the general?
full
Well,
stop.
yeah,
Like, yeah.
kind of.
Whoa.
Oh.
I mean, there's more
That's
than one,
juicy.
I mean, there are more than like one
but
general.
does she know about her sister's job? Did we talk about
I don't.
that? Okay.
I think
never
we
mind then.
decided that like
She left before that happened.
that like happened. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Carry on.
So I know that my sister wanted to also be a general, but I don't know what she's up to anymore. But I can only imagine she was very career motivated. That she's probably up there too.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
do empathize. I know what it's like to have a strained relationship with your family.
It's a weird one. Is your family like what happened to them?
Oh, they're
Ooh,
all
that's a Dimitri's gonna pass the vial back over. Like you might want this actually for that question.
last I was aware, they were all dead. But certain events have led me to believe that maybe that's not true anymore.
Oh. Like some necromancy was involved, or do you think they faked their death?
Don't believe the death was faked. No. Something with false Queenie. Yes.
Sorry about it.
He's really tied up in all of us then, huh?
Felonious fowl that she is, yes.
Cool.
Not
Interesting.
not a bad.
Yikes.
Do your family have like, is it like pact level with her or just like sworn allegiance?
There's a lot of like sworn allegiance, but like they are all also paladins, so she is kind of like a
they're
god to them.
Oh, geez.
Mhm.
If there's one lesson I can
Quite a
impart
jump.
on you, my dear Zenny, that I've tried to get through to Dimitra, and I don't know that it's stuck yet. Don't get entangled with supernatural beings. Some people have to learn the hard way. I have to say, it's just not.
I think this advice is a bit late. Like the entangling has already happened and she's already figured out she shouldn't be entangled, so she
Dude, I've
left.
really kind of entangled myself with another god at this point.
See, that's where you went astray. Don't do that.
But did you see how hard she hit earlier?
Yes, but I mean, do you see how hard I
really hard.
Okay, all right. We're not comparing weapon strikes here. It's not a.
Just because you're feeling a little bit insecure about how strong your swords are, doesn't mean you need to come after Zenny and how strong her sword is.
It's not a sword, it's a chain.
A chain, excuse me. I was meant a metaphorical sword.
Sure.
Do not bring Slashy and Slashy Jr. into this. They do not ask for that.
Does Slashy Jr. know that it's a junior?
Of course, he's the progenitor. Slashy is his progenitor, as he were.
I think at this point enough time has passed that Odessa can rejoin the party. Oh, I fully anticipate that her just jumping into this ridiculous conversation.
Well,
did your sword give birth to another sword?
Yeah, I mean,
he's actually he's gonna take your swords and try to like reenact that.
No, wait a minute.
Wait, hold on.
Odessa,
how did it go?
100% more
yes.
important than the
by
table
the
slash
way,
junior.
Odessa's arms are covered in blisters and burns, and her hands.
How many
Like,
times have I told you
a
cannot make
lot.
the bathwater that hot? Oh. Mm.
How did he do that? Without your permission?
Hi, Yella. Like, hi, Yella.
Hi, Ella.
Ah.
I'm struggling to remember if Odessa's ever told Vigo that she has a fire thing living in her.
Zenny definitely was for that.
I don't
That
know
is a
that
good question. I mean, you can play it two ways, because Vigo could be dumb enough that he just forgot.
Yeah, it's just,
He's been hit in the head a couple times, right?
What? Explain, please. All right.
Oh, just like your sword.
That's not exactly what happened, but go ahead, please.
Why are things giving birth to your weapons?
They're not actually. Listen. I'm dreaming. Yes, be careful with your dreams. They do come true sometimes.
Oh, I'm
In the
I'm
form of
aware.
a baby beholder.
What you were told is a Gaia. That was what the language that it used to describe itself. That was the language that it used to describe itself.
Shard,
And he
like the
gives
guys that guard the gate to the.
No, it's just like an actual shard.
And just to be clear, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
And if we are recounting history, Demetra's son did stab me in the back with a dagger. I have never, and I never will. Because I don't even have the dagger anymore. It was also taken from me. What a waste! Hole in the coat. It was possessed of good things.
It was a beholder fang. Just put.
It made me better.
I have a
but no.
question.
Mhm.
I'm Demetra. Odessa.
She can't taste it, but she's
Have
definitely
another
feeling
sip from
it.
the flask.
Thank you. She will accept it and take another swig from the flask. Odessa, did you have
Meg, your
halberd in
audio
the-
is real low. Sorry, I just saw it in the chat.
Thank you, Kit. Oh my god, that's awful.
Continue, Katie.
Odessa, did you have your halberd in the bath?
It was propped up against the wall next to the tub.
I take it with me. So,
everywhere.
yes.
She's
So you
holding
weren't-
it right now.
So you weren't touching it and it wasn't active when this happened?
Correct.
Well, this was precipitated by a changing of color. All of the color left the halberd. It burns. Usually looks like, hey, that's red hot metal magma, and now it is white. The light
So
is
if you-
white,
Oh,
and
so
it still is.
it
So if-
activated itself? Because what she's
And-
asking is, did I activate it? And I did not.
Yeah, it wasn't activated and you weren't touching it, but then it did something to you while you were in the bath?
Yes, like I said, he is in my head now, in my like subconscious.
Hmm.
What? Odessa, give me an insight check.
Can I finish my
Sorry. Yes, please. Sorry. There's just a
my
lot
line
of
of
pauses
questioning?
sorry.
I was acting. So, Odessa, how is this different from a pact at this point?
I did not consent.
No deal was made.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what.
I have not
Okay.
promised him
So,
anything. He has not promised me anything. Although I have found that my halberd does extra stuff now, which is cool.
yeah, but he is giving you so just my Faybells are now ringing here. He has given you stuff and has not asked for anything in return. So no, I'm just getting
No,
a
he
little
has asked for
worried.
something in return. He wants me to put him back together, but he didn't make that the condition of having the power.
I'm just saying that when someone gives you something and you have not given them something to reciprocate, that means that means they can call that in pretty much whenever.
Not if I haven't consented to the gift in the first place. Legally, a gift is different from a bargain.
I mean, but you are using it willingly.
I'm so sorry. Are we trying to bring legal terms into a supernatural thing infesting a halberd that you're wielding and it's now in your head?
Well,
Not
if I
legally.
stopped
I'm just
wielding it,
saying
he would still be there, obviously, because it was not touching me and he's still in my head. So what do you want me to do? Even if I threw the halberd away, he would still be here
Nothing.
without my consent. Without
I'm
my
just
consent.
concerned that how this is going, based on how things that I have very recently experienced.
Well, I'm very open to ideas of how to expel him, but I do not know how to do that. And right now I am focused on helping you. So,
Quick question. Would you describe Odessa's demeanor right now as somewhat aggravated?
yeah,
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
I would say agitated, not all the way aggravated. But
This is close enough. Close enough.
Did you want my insight?
Yeah, but that can wait. That can wait. We've moved past it, but I'll circle back to it.
Ooh, that's a 19 plus. Is this a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Plus 4 for 23.
So as in Odessa is this frustration, because maybe this is the first time Odessa's thought about it in these terms. You know, this is the first time that it's been confronted in this context. Visibly agitated. There is the briefest like flash of firelight from her eyes and soot and smoke from her mouth. Almost like you would like sneeze, and it was just there and gone.
It's not possessing you.
I don't know. That might be where it's headed. It clearly can take control at times when it wants to. I broke free pretty easily, but I don't know.
What was your insight?
17.
Think on the moments leading up to it happening. You recall being overheated. Odessa had gotten into this bath, and there was all this steam and hot water.
Okay.
Does your skin hurt? Can I help it?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Could heal that damage. Yeah.
Are her eyes still fiery?
No, it was just a flash.
Huh.
I'll use my lay on hands to heal your arm.
For how much?
I get, hold on, my lay on hands. I have 60 hit points of them. How much do you need?
I took 19.
Okay, yeah, you can have all of 19.
Nice. So this count is like very old, right?
Excellent
Yes.
segue.
I mean, he's been here for a long time at this point.
Mhm.
Maybe he knows something about this kind of thing, or could point us in a direction to someone who knows things if he doesn't. Someone who has ideas, perhaps, of how to deal with something that's maybe becoming a possession.
Oh, yeah, well, what's her name? He's going to talk to her brother right now, so he's going to find out any minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Apparently vampires
oh,
don't
I
like
guess-
fire. I did not know that. So I freaked her out a little bit. And I think I'm going to have to sleep outside.
Oh no.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I don't know. I'm just going to stay here until I'm told otherwise.
And at that, there is a knock on the door.
Of course there is. Come in.
Wow, what excellent narrative timing.
Seeing my
Uh,
life with such amazing rapidity.
Halkir is standing at the door and has kind of a grimace on his face as he looks in and looks at Odessa.
Ooh, that's quite the frown. You deserve some of this too. And she's going to hold out the flask.
I
Don't drink
appreciate the offer of your libations.
Don't drink that.
My
Actually,
sister,
your libation.
my sister tells me that you are, how did she put, possessed by fire demon?
Oh, it's not a demon. It's not a demon. It is the piece of nature. It is a Gaia.
Gaia. That is a word I have not heard in a very long time.
Right? And now it's just like all over the place.
Well, that would make some sense. The Firbolg are famous for their Gaia worship.
Yes, that is true. Where I grew up, it was a stone Gaia, though it was the mountain. This one is hot.
This is interesting. This thing wanted to burn my sister's head off, I'm to be believing?
No. Oh, well, yes, yes, but no, he was really upset with me for bringing him to an unsafe environment. He like doesn't like the whole cold and darkness thing. He thought I was trying to smother him. It wasn't personal. We
It
just
was
haven't built up.
reactionary.
Exactly. He thought he was being threatened. She is very spunky, and she just gave him a little fright.
Yes, I am aware of some of her more unsavory proclivities, unfortunately. Do you believe this is safe for you to be sleeping in my home? You're not going to have bad dream and burn the building down.
I never have before. But
That is really not an encouraging way to answer that question.
Well, that was going to be my next phrase, is that I honestly really could not tell you, because I've never been I've never had a Gaia passenger before. And normally I have never before burst into flames, not on purpose.
How is it that you came to be taken with this fire nature thing?
She's going to grab her halberd and do a this.
Cursed artifact.
Well, I don't know that I would call her that. That's a little mean.
I can answer that very easily. Would you allow me to study this halberd?
May I come with her?
It will be an overnight sort of thing. You can have her in the morning.
Okay.
You do need to get a good night's sleep. And I am willing to make a bargain for this as a show of good faith, yes?
Okay.
My sister has expressed great discomfort in you sleeping in the house. Vampires, as you may or may not know, have a very strong weakness to fire.
I did not know that. I
Do
am so sorry. I did not mean to
that
leave that
is,
undisclosed. I just was unaware.
I am
My
inclined.
apologies.
I am inclined to believe you. She has requested that you sleep in the coach house. A little unseemly, a little dirty. I have a trinket that I will be happy to loan to you while you are here. It may prove useful with your travels in the Shadowfell. And he pulls out this small, it looks kind of like a fanny pack, uh, but like leather. Um, this is a hidden tent. Um,
Oh,
you have to go
Oh,
out. You have to go outside to use. It's a little too big for this room, but essentially, it is a safe place for you to sleep. It's much
these
bigger
are
on the
fair.
inside.
These are cool. We used them at school. Um, Everyone like they had one. Some people named them. I had a friend that called his Leomund. It was great.
This is something that is
You're such a
used by.
nerd, Zenny.
This is something that is often used by the scouting parties from Fel Astra. It is a way for them to safely sleep in the void light.
Yeah.
oh, that is what it is the that is what the navigator navigates, the void.
Mm-hmm.
Got
Okay.
it.
Yep.
Well, if Odessa must sleep in a tent, then I suppose we all shall. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's very
We're not gonna make her sleep by
noble
herself.
of you.
Also, I
There we
really
go.
want to see. I also really want to see Zenny's face when she sees this tent because she just got so excited just
You
talking
can show
about
me how to
it.
use it. Pop it
I'm
open.
so excited to use the tent,
Denny
guys.
is
This was
big on
the best
glamping.
big on glamping. This was the best part of like sometimes you'd have to do like overland like hikes and it was multiple days and you were out by yourself and then like navigating and then you got to use this little tent guy and it would just like pop up and it was so
Tent
cute.
guy.
And I wish I still had mine. I had it all decked out on the inside, but that's okay. We'll see what this person did.
Oh my god, I'm
Odessa,
so bored. Let's just go.
We need
Odessa
to get you
pets
out more.
Odessa pets the tent a little bit and says, "I shall call him Gary."
Have you ever seen
Perfect.
like an entire tavern on like legs?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
See, yeah, we need to get you out more.
Is that the Barbar Yaga?
Fuck off.
That was good.
That was good.
God,
Just wait.
I still got it.
Well, if this is agreeable to all of you, then there is a very nice spot in the eastern courtyard that I think will accommodate you very well. It is much larger on the inside. It should fit all of you just fine. I do not know about any of the accompanying accommodations, but your bedrolls and whatnot should suffice.
Cool.
I
Well,
have
and
a
if this
question.
is still like decked out for like the last person that had it, I wonder if we'll be able to like see what their interior design
Okay,
style is.
Zenny. I have a real question.
Sorry.
I'm a little weirded out about how gung ho you are about this tent right now.
You got her drunk. It's your fault.
She really can't hold her alcohol.
She's a little too excited about sleeping in tight spaces, I'm going to be honest.
Okay, as if you aren't excited to be in a tight space with Zenny. With all those chains and whips.
Come on.
They're
you know
not
better.
lips. They're
You
just
made the-
flails.
Anyway, I have a real question for you. I am so sorry that my friends keep derailing me with their ridiculous observations. Yes, so you've been around for a long time and you seem to know things about these Gaia, right? You don't happen to know anything about other people getting possessed by Gaia, do you?
Possessed is not a word that I would really associate with my context that I have with Gaia. Gaia worship was very
Me
prominent
neither.
in Karujid. Now, there are stories, though, in the shamanistic beliefs of Gaia worshippers that a shaman of a certain tribe would take on a personality of the Gaia that they were serving. Um, but this again, all of my knowledge on this is academic from reading various tomes on this subject. The Firbolg that share what is left of this province with us, they are Gaia worshippers, so they may have a little more real world experience on this subject.
Okay.
That is to say, though, it is not outside the realm of believability or even plausibility for a powerful ancient entity, especially one that I would assume is perhaps primordial magic,
Yep,
for
that's
it
right. That's
to
right.
for it to have some sort of possession effect over a mortal, especially one whose people are tied to the origins of the land itself. Um, all of this is within the realm of possibility, but I just
Have you ever
speculate.
heard of them crossing over elements like that? Because, like I said, I was born to stone Gaia worshippers, and this one is made of fire. Is that like they all just have the same amount? Do we have the same amount of proclivity to like all of them? I didn't get to stay with my tribal that long, so I'm a little fuzzy on Fearball lore.
You would have to ask the Firbolg here for more
would
in-depth
love to.
information on that. I do know that polytheism among Gaia worshippers is an occurrence. It is certain tribes can adhere to specific deities, so it would make sense if a tribe may adhere to specific Gaia. I do not know about this crossing. But like I said, this is not a subject that I have intimate, first-hand knowledge of, purely from an academic standpoint.
We will
Do you have a
visit the
friend?
Fearball in the morning.
Yeah. Do you have a friend that we could talk to so we're not just like accosting a random furbolg on the street?
A friend is not really. I do not have many friends around the city. I tend to keep to myself and keep to the castle for the most part. But the leader of the Filbolg tribe and their shaman would certainly have the information that you are looking for, or something adjacent to it.
Do you know where we can find this shaman, or do we just need to show up and ask around?
They have a modest temple that they have built at the largest tree in their part of the village.
The largest
It's not
tree
very
temple. Got
big.
it.
You should. It's you. I don't think you will miss it.
Largest tree temple. Got it. I'm going to go to bed now.
The leader of the Firbolg, her name is Shaksa.
Shaksa.
Shaksa?
Like the egg dish?
Sure. The door downstairs to the right and at the end of the hall leads to the eastern courtyard. I hope you all sleep well, and I will see you at first light for our interrogation. Right.
Oh, right. Interrogation first. Fearbolgs at lunchtime. Got it.
Yes. Like, did you ever read those stories about the treehouse that was magical? There was one called for Furbolgs at lunchtime.
That sounds like a wonderful story.
Zenny, let's just get you to bed.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot to go to our bio break for the evening. Yeah, Fearbolgs at lunchtime. Don't go
Did you
anywhere.
guys not read the magic treehouse stories? No.
No, I know. I do. I remember those. Yeah. We'll be right back.
Like, was that just
Just a little at the end there. Just a little
bit.
spice. Just a little spice.
A little uplift.
We're still sans Katie, so we're going to keep it casual for a minute and just chat a little bit. How are we enjoying tonight's session, faithful players?
Good so far.
I wish my audio hadn't been so low for like the first half, but whatever. It's fine.
Hi, Katie. Welcome back. As is the custom in these parts, we hope you had a pleasant bathroom break. Before we left, a bunch of stuff happened, so you're going to have to go back and watch it. I'm not recapping it right now, because who pays attention to the middle of the episode recap anyway? All right, so you have just been ushered out of the room. Yes, Jimmy Jams?
Oh, I
No,
paid
he's
attention
basically.
to the episode.
Oh, well,
Sometimes
you're just going to have to start paying attention harder before the break.
You can't make me.
I know. So, Vladislav bid you all good night and told you where you could set up the mini tent, whatever the hell we called it. So you guys go out there. I presume that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
It is nighttime. Worth noting, though, that there still is no star or no stars. There is no moon. It's just dark as shit. There are some like lanterns and torches and things on the outside of the building, some ambient light coming probably from the windows. There's still some lights above down in the town. The estate is up a very tall hill that overlooks this little area. Zenny, you go out and set up the tent?
Yeah.
All right.
First, I like talk to the tent a little bit. I'm like, listen, I know that you guys usually have like a code word, but your name is Gary now. And
I'm just gonna look at Vigo.
High or low?
low.
Seize the day. So after you speak to the tent, you pull on the two little straps like a Chinese party popper and kind of throw it out. And when it hits the ground,
Oh, Gary.
Oh yeah, it like bounces for a second and then pops up, and the tent sticks to the ground. Where the opening is, the flap kind of hangs down, and you can tell that there's a decline, like it made a hole in the ground almost.
Wow.
The outside of the tent is a heavy, thick canvas material with dark purple stitching. And the coloration of the tent are these broad stripes of dark gray and like an ochre yellow. And that color scheme would be probably somewhat familiar to Zenny. It is one of the like academy houses. Like think like a not like a frat, but something like, one of the academies. That's what they do. This is like the scouting. That's what this group does. So you would recognize it.
You're like, hey, see, I told you people could customize them. This one is like part of the scouting group. That was their house colors. Let's go, guys. And I'll like.
Well, Zenny, you're. I was about to cut you off, but you were too fast.
So go ahead.
No, I was trying to cut you off. So
I was just holding the door open for you guys.
Yeah. Demetria's gonna go in and then look at Zenny and be like, "You are just so cute," and then go inside.
Do we have to call it Gary? I feel a little uncomfortable falling asleep inside of something called Gary.
Well, get over it, Vigo. It's too late.
Vigo will notice that just above the tent flap door is a cloth fabric panel that says Gary.
Mm-hmm.
That's
right.
his name
has
now.
spoken.
Stop.
Well,
Sorry.
all
You
right.
can ask Gary to spit you out if you don't respect him.
Yeah,
It's-
Vigo,
it's
you
so
can just
nothing.
sleep outside or in the creepy vampire castle all by yourself.
Note to self.
Fine, I'm going.
Make tent anthropomorphic.
Yeah. Get on that illustration, please. I want.
All right, so you guys go in. There's a few like steps, and the bottom of the tent, it looks like there's fabric everywhere. There's no like ground anymore. It looks a little messy inside. Zenny would notice that,
I would have
and
the side of the wall and be like, Gary, they did not take care of you. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're in better hands now.
well, something that it will be in the state that it is left in when the enchantment is closed up,
Right.
which you do by pulling a ring or pulling a strap at the back of the tent on the outside. So it will be in whatever state that it is left. And this looks kind of like there was maybe a tussle or a party, maybe. I don't know. There's stuff knocked over. Some kind of,
time. Gary's
or a
fun
rockin'
guy.
bad time, depending on who, there isn't a lot left in here other than like there's a couple of crates that have probably some camp supplies in them. There are some extra bedrolls and like some chairs. And then the center of the tent down in the floor is a fire pit.
Zenny's gonna spend some
fire.
time like tidying up and being like, I'm so sorry, Gary. There was a fight here, or a party, and they left you a mess. And that is just like not the respect that we learned. We were supposed to take care of our tents.
That's what happens when you get Zenny drunk. I hope everybody's taking notes.
Honestly, I'm really enjoying this. It's nice to see her loosen up a little, get to know her a little bit more. And Zenny, I looking around at how spacious this was and seeing how easy it was to set up, this would have been really useful for my moms and me.
Your moms? That's cool.
Yeah, we would just sleep in the cart most of the time.
Where are you from?
The Feywild.
Like traveling, like a cart? I realize I don't know that much about you guys.
Meg, what were you at your...
I would really love for Odessa to be able to sneeze and light the fire.
I don't think we're quite there yet.
You mentioned earlier that it looked like she was sneezing.
So, in order to figure out how to control it, you need to go over there and make yourself real mad. So,
okay.
Go over there and hit your hand with a hammer or something.
Quick, Deidre, insult me.
We're not quite at sneezing fire yet, I don't think. But we'll work our way there. We'll work our way there.
Dimitri, you would give up all those grand nights we spent under the stars on that cart for this?
No, of course not. I'm just saying this would have been like pretty cozy in those like snowy nights and on the really cold nights, the ones that were maybe less so grand. Just would have been handy.
Don't have to use it every night.
Right, if it's inside a locket, right? Like you just choose not to use it sometimes.
That would be really cool. Instead, it's in like this kind of fanny pack situation, which I always thought was not super aesthetically pleasing.
It's not, I assure you.
They're coming back, okay? Look.
They're cummerbund.
I've drawn so many characters with weird little bags on their
Belt
belts.
bags are cute.
I have a weird little bag on my Ren Fair outfit belt.
Just find a way to strap on as many pouches as possible.
Yeah, utilitarian.
It's a utility belt at that point.
Yes.
If
you live on the go, if you're having to be out in the... Never mind.
Anyway,
this is all very cozy. Zenny, I don't think you need to worry about cleaning. I think we'll be fine for one evening in here.
I think this is ours now. Or do we have to give Gary back?
I think we do have to return him when we leave the plane. It did sound like he was willing to let us carry it around during our adventures down here, but he said, well, it should be helpful while you are here, so I think we probably need to return him before we go back to the material plane or wherever we go next.
That's a shame.
But who knows? Perhaps Gary will love us so much that he will tell his master that he does not want to come home.
We have invented some interesting mythology surrounding this enchanted artifact.
We love Gary. We stand Gary.
Yeah.
Who's Gary? He's a tent, obviously.
Pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's so campy.
Hey. See, I was going to say it was pretty intense.
Good night, everybody.
And on that note, we all go to sleep.
All right,
Time for a long rest.
the party takes a long rest.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
I spend any spell slots?
Regain your hit points.
No, stop.
And
And
everybody
level
roll a d20.
Oh, we're doing
Oh
dreams.
no.
What is this all
God.
about?
Oh no.
What is this all about?
I got a 4.
19.
Oh
Uh-oh. Did you crit fail, James?
No, not a crit fail. I got 2.
That was my next guess.
Wow.
no! I crit failed.
And +1.
Oh,
And that crit failed.
They
Demetrius
were
the only one
right
who
to
did
kick me
well.
out of the house.
Oh,
yeah, they
no.
were right to kick you out of the house. So I guess we'll start at the top there because only one of you had a good dream. Demetra, in having the conversation, and having the conversation about, reminiscing about life on the road and traveling with your moms, and even though you can't taste them, the sentiment of the camaraderie of quaffing carouses with your friends and everybody getting a little pickled. Do you have a dream of a particular night on the road? Some positive association that Demetra has, maybe with a holiday, that maybe their roving took them to a place close to a town that was having some sort of solstice festival, and the dream is filled with laughing and music. It's just generally a warm, good feeling dream.
Aw, I'm so happy for her. What a nice. I don't think I've ever had a good dream in this game.
All right, yeah, and it just goes downhill from there. Zenny, you have the reoccurring nightmare. The difference this time, though, is that you are an adult.
Oh, okay.
And your mother is speaking to you, but you can't hear her. She is looking you dead in the eyes, like very intently. She's like clutching at your hands. You can feel her squeezing them really tight, and she's speaking, emphatically, but there's no sound coming out. And then behind you, you hear like this rush of footsteps, and you can hear these sounds, and it takes you back to that day. And you turn for a second, and then when you turn back, it's the scene of her like collapsing on the ground and the ground falling away.
That's a bad dream.
Indeed. Jimmy Jams.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
I presume.
Vigo's dream. In conversing with Halkir and kind of confronting this is a very like one-to-one representation of this philosophy that monsters aren't really monsters, right? Probably created a moment of quiet in Vigo, I think. Vigo dreams of the day back in the Vale. And in this is one of those dreams that looks like it's happening, but you're not in control. Like you can't control what you're doing. It's a first-person perspective. And you look around and you can see the bodies of Vigo's family. There are an unusual amount of ravens, though, carrion birds, just going to town. And you're on the ground with the short sword or the dagger. I don't know what implement he used to kill Galen. But you're looking down at Galen, but he's dressed as you, Vigo. He's wearing your coat. And he's looking up looking up at you, looking at you in the eyes. And there's this really like long, unsettling pause there. And this expression on this dead person's, this dead version of you, face, this smile spreads across his lips. And that's it.
Whew.
Yeah. Okay, now Odessa, crit fail. Crit fail nightmare dreams are bad dreams, right? So Odessa, you go back to just last night, because it's probably the first time in a while that Odessa has felt a sense of a lack of control.
Yeah.
So you're just reliving that moment, but this time Pyralus comes through, and you see this scene of you. And it'll be a different perspective now, because this is your subconscious mind kind of looking back through a lens. But you can see Odessa holding Hayel up by the neck, and just her head just bursts into flames like a blowtorch. And from that fire, it starts to spread through the house. And after a time, you hear Demetra and Vigo and Zenny shouting from inside the room that they're trapped in, as the mansion starts to burn down around them, and this fire is just spreading in these waves coming out from underneath your feet. Groggy waking up, hangover waking up. I really want to like make you do it at disadvantage, but everybody give me dex saves, except for you, Odessa.
Except for me.
Yeah, you're just gonna wake up with a real bad headache.
17.
25.
You're 5. Also 17.
25?
Yeah, 25.
Okay. Sorry, the 2 cut out, so I was like, wait, 5?
I heard I'm 5, yeah.
So the 3 of you wake up, and 2 of you obviously probably wake up a little more startled and started than the others. And you can decide like what your orientation is sleeping around the campfire. But you all see this ember light kind of exuding out of Odessa's skin. You can see the veins in her face and in her neck and in her arms glowing, almost like there's magma running underneath her skin. And there's this black like soot and smoke, like almost like snaky kind of vapors coming out of her closed lips and her nose. And her back arches really suddenly, and that's everybody instinctively kind of moves as she lets out this scream, and there's a burst of just like the oven is on 500 and you opened it up right in your face. Odessa, you're gonna take 14 points of fire damage. Everybody else takes 7.
Yikes.
No. That's different.
Is she too hot to touch?
Probably for a few minutes. Yeah, I would say that after a minute or 2, it will calm down.
Before that, Demetra's going to take the alchemy jug and pour cold water over her.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Steam.
Sure, because this, it can absolutely be that. Yeah, why not? Fantasy.
Does that wake Odessa up? Is she awake now?
Oh yeah. She will. The screaming and fire heat blast probably woke her up, but she's definitely awake.
I'm hysterical and I'm wet.
I'm in pain. Odessa, are besides being wet and having been very hot and clearly in a lot of pain just a minute ago, are you okay now?
I think so.
Um, is, is that what happened before when you boiled the tub?
Oh yeah, kind of. Yeah, it was kind of like that.
Was it with the screaming and the veins and the
I
that was
don't
happening?
really know what I looked like because I was inside my head. But I I was awake. This time I was not awake. I did not scream, but I did get
Right.
blisters. Yeah, I
which
don't know.
have returned.
Oh, now I have blisters. Sunny.
I got you. Here, hold on. And I'll like put my hands on and heal you for however much damage you took.
Thank you.
And then I'll turn around and be like, also, it's the first time we've all like rested. And so I spent some time last night looking at like the different things that I have. And she turns around and casts remove curse on Demetra.
Oh.
And then like hands you like some fruit leather and is like, try it. See if you can taste.
Do you think that'll work?
I don't
Depends
know.
on if it was a curse or not.
Yeah.
Demetra looks at the fruit leather and turns back to Odessa and says, "It seems like it's getting worse."
Oh, me? I thought you were going
Yes,
to try the
you.
thing.
There was
Yes,
screaming.
that's true. But, maybe it was just because of the thing last night and he doesn't like being here. I'm sure it will be fine. I will have to keep working on our relationship. I should check in more, probably. I've been pretty neglectful.
Yeah, that was really scary.
I'm going to be honest. It also hurt, and we probably need to resolve that issue sooner rather than later.
Okay, well, we're going to
I
talk to the
imagine-
Phillips at lunch, but if we don't hurry now, we're going to be late for the interrogation. Let's go!
Oh, all right.
Did you try it? Can you taste now? Was it a curse?
Okay, but what if it doesn't work?
Then
what
you're
if,
in
like-
the same spot you were before, and then we have one less thing to try.
And we'll try something else until it works.
What else are we gonna try? What else could it possibly be?
Well, worst
Like,
comes to
kill
worst, I
you
will
and
just
I could revivify you.
I
that.
could.
I've
Or
never
when-
been dead before. That's a very interesting proposition.
When we get to the castle and we rescue all the people, I will just go to the Raven Queen and just until she
Yes,
fixes
I
it.
intended to stick pointy and not quite as pointy, both through her throat at the same time.
Do you need to
and,
sharpen one of your swords?
No, it's fine. It's one's excessively pointy, if we're being perfectly honest.
Okay.
And yes, and perhaps that would also alleviate the issue. It's you.
So it seems like it should be a team effort. So you guys hold her while I punch.
Okay, we will take turns.
We all can take a turn implementing some sort of wound upon this false.
Yeah, I can tie her up with my chains.
There you go.
The
Okay,
options are
so it's either this remove curse thing works, or we have to defeat all of these paladins and stop a war and overthrow a regime.
Well, we
And
were
then I can
doing
have my
all of
super
that
chase
part
back.
anyway, and also the first part is whether it worked. Because she already
That
cast it,
also-
and you have to eat, so you're going to find out sooner or later.
defeating a bunch of sounds like a lot of fun. No offense, Eddie, but defeating a lot of paladins does sound like a good time.
It does sound like a good time. That's true.
It's
Okay.
right.
I love the thought of overthrowing a regime.
Oh, but also what
Wait.
would be even better is if all of the paladins are mind washed, we just, reprogram them and then turn them into our army.
No, paladins, they're worthless. Again, no offense. Eddie.
Zenny's right there.
The voice in Odessa's head going, yes, yes.
army!
I
Okay,
said
Demetra,
no
eat up. Let's go.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and she'll bite into it.
After a few pensive moments of chewing, there is no change.
Oh, no!
I'm sorry.
But I do like the idea of like the party rallying, trying to figure out ways to help this. And curses can be ambiguous. They can come from lots of places. And I think maybe Demetra's guilty of cursing herself a little bit. Because she's been a little down on herself in thinking that, she was naive and made these poor decisions and got manipulated. I think that maybe this remove curse helps with that a little bit. So you can have a point of GM inspiration
That's nice.
to use, and you get somehow, despite it, even though it didn't work, you're not as bothered by it not working as you expected to be.
Okay, it's fine. Let's just go to a breakfast that I can't eat.
Well, you can.
I will also
Still-
point out that the
still-
texture of the fruit leather was particularly satisfying. When you get one and it's just right, it's not too chewy, it's not too soft.
Mhm. Thank you. I dehydrated it myself.
Yeah, fruit leather.
That will get Demetra to just look at her and be like, "Oh my god, you're such a nerd! It's so cute."
She's like a whole
Odessa, she seems more like your type.
I know.
Let's
Are
be
you sure
real.
you're not a ranger?
Pretty sure.
Okay,
But I
let's
do
go.
know
We
a
have an
lot of
interrogation
survival
to go.
techniques.
Huh?
But I do know some survival techniques, hence Gary.
Clearly. We are going to be
Yeah.
late to the first light interrogation.
Right,
We
let's
should
go.
go.
How many hours is it
Yes.
since I pilfered
Wait,
something?
hold
Let's
on.
go.
Can I like clap my hands and say like Gary eject, and we get like spit out the front door.
And it
Teddy
rolls
off.
up automatically.
High or low?
Hi.
Yes. When in doubt, let the dice make the decision for you.
Oh my god, Erika, I'm so in
So,
love with you.
yeah.
This is so much fun.
The floor being made of cushion, like cloth fabric, it just goes and just throws all of y'all out the door. Very, very like, Harry Potter-esque. You all get ejected from this tent. And then it goes
Superhero landing.
Vigo looks to Odessa and Demetra. Are we
Sure, that we need to bring her along. So rudely ejected from our lodging.
Come on, you can't say that wasn't like kind of fun.
I
Fine,
love her.
but I refuse
And
to
look
hold
how
back.
happy it makes her. It makes her so happy.
I
Who
refuse
wants
to
to hold Gary today?
apologize for
Daryl?
my future
It was
paladin.
given to me. So I
Okay.
think I should be the custodian. At least for today.
So it is bright and sunny, despite the fact that there is no sun in the sky. There is no warmth either. You can hear the thwang of a bow and presumably arrows hitting a target nearby. And you can hear the noise of the town down below. But other than that, it's very quiet. Are we going inside and finding the count?
Yes.
So you head inside. There is a door at the opposite end of the hall that he is standing outside of. Good morning. I trust that you all slept well.
Thank you so much for letting us borrow the tent.
Gary
Of course,
is
of
great.
course. Who?
Oh, his name
Gary,
is
the
Gary
tent.
now.
Oh, you named the right. That is a bizarre custom that Ishadakai cling to. Yes, well, I am glad that it was able to serve your purposes. Are we ready to get this show on the road, so to speak?
Yes. let's do it.
Demetra's stomach grumbles.
Oh, Demetra was really hoping there would be some kind of breakfast.
Oh,
I
right,
see
right.
You guys don't all have to eat.
Um,
Maybe you don't
you-
help.
Do forgive me. This is I will be retiring shortly, so this is not at the normal hour that I would be dining for breakfast. And the notion did escape my mind. I am not often hosting individuals such as yourselves. The kitchen is just around the corner here, and there are mage hands that should be able to prepare something for you.
Baron, who exactly? You all please go eat. I'll catch up with you.
I'm getting an omelet.
Perfect.
We could just time skip over it.
Yeah. Baron, who exactly are we speaking with this morning?
He is
For that one.
an archon. This is a ranking member of a scouting group, sort of like a navigator of sorts. They use their arcanographs to find safe passages through the miasma in trying to infiltrate Vladislavia.
Right. And was this Archon captured alongside any of their compatriots?
Yes, there were 5 other Shadarkai in tow. One of them did not survive the initial encounter with our hunters. The other 4 are also in the dungeons.
Before we speak with this Archon, just for, I don't know, a minute or so, speak with one of his 4 companions.
You are welcome to try. The 4 of them have been silent since coming into Vladislavia.
I see. Well, it would be perhaps a difficult chore to get them to say anything, but it might be worthwhile if you catch my meaning.
You are free to question who you like. I will assist in questioning the Archon, since normal methods may prove to be too soft for him.
Yes, understood. Well, I'm going to join my compatriots for a spot of breakfast, if you don't mind.
Please, I will wait for you all downstairs. Just to the right, to the left, further down. You can't miss it.
All right, friends. So we're totally going to talk to one of these Archon's companions first, just so I can get their face and voice in case that helps in perhaps in interrogating the Archon himself.
Demetrius gonna slide an omelet over to Vigo.
I really just could use some coffee this morning, actually.
No, you should eat. You need your strength.
You're not my mother. Thank you, Major. And you have enough mothers of your own without pretending to. And you have your own child. You don't need to pretend that I'm yours.
For mom?
For a beholder. Yes, we talked about this last night. Do you not remember?
No.
Worth noting for Zenny, beholders are not like super like common, but they definitely have a presence, a known presence in the Shadowfell. They are a common threat in certain parts of the world. Not necessarily as common in the material plane is what my meaning.
And it seems to be fairly common knowledge that it's Grixon's fault that all of the tears are happening too. So
yeah.
I don't know that we've mentioned, and I don't know that we've mentioned his name in connection with Demetra's offspring, though.
Yeah.
Just for context, I don't think we have in Zenny's company.
It's really not
We
elusive.
literally just did it earlier this session.
Yeah.
Nobody has said his name once.
Yes,
They
I
said
did.
Grimatrix. You've said Grimatrix,
No,
but nobody said.
Okay,
I swear I was listening specifically for the mention of Grixon.
Okay, it's being recorded, so.
Right. Omelet. Chow, 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 chow. Apparently these Shadowkai have been silent since they've been in prison. So any help we can get in getting them to talk for at least a minute, so I can really get the voice down, as it were. Yes.
Okay. I can try and make them talk.
Are we ready to talk to prisoners instead of being them ourselves?
Sure.
Good.
Yes, generally speaking.
I'm a little concerned how enthused you are for this.
Yes.
Just gathering information, moving things up forward a pace. I take no love. Look, no one here has more pity for those imprisoned than I. I assure you. Okay, maybe Demetra does, but she hasn't actually
you.
been chained up that I'm aware of.
I have, actually. Thank you.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Let's talk about that at some point.
Sure.
Awkward.
Anyway, it's not pleasant. Let's go talk to them, get what we can out of them. Zenny, perhaps you'll be taking the lead on these?
Sure.
Wonderful.
It's gonna go really well.
I would say faith, but that would imply some sort of belief in the divinity. Yes, and so I have no faith, but I believe in you.
That's weirdly comforting. Thank you.
As well it should be.
All right. Off we go.
Were you giving her bardic inspiration or something?
You know what? No, but motivational speech.
Okay.
It doesn't really help
Which
much.
Gave her a
honestly-
pep talk out of nowhere.
Yeah, you do get.
But bardic inspiration can be motivational speech. It doesn't
Yes,
have to be a song.
No,
That's
bardic
what I'm
inspiration
saying.
can
It
be
sounded
all
like he was
kinds of
giving her
things.
bardic
Yeah.
inspiration.
I know. But I think it's more fun to just actually cast the spell motivational.
Motivational speech.
Oh, that's a spell.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, the effects of that
sorry.
are better than inspiration.
The name of that spell is way too literal for it to actually sound like a spell. Sorry.
20 temporary hit points, advantage on wisdom saves. Yeah, there you go.
No, yeah, I believe it.
How much temp health?
20.
Okay. And then advantage on charisma saves?
Wisdom.
Some saves. Cool. Sweet.
I have a question for Vigo before we enter into the dungeon. What form are you currently in?
Oh, I'm currently. I guess I haven't changed back out of. Yeah, I haven't changed back out of the changeling form.
Your maskless form.
All right, so let me ask.
Zenolia, my friend,
Yeah.
what sort of reaction would these folk, the Shadok-Eye, have towards seeing an Eladrin?
I think that would be pretty normal. I think it would be more normal than them seeing a changeling in its regular form. I mean, not normal, but they would know, like, an Eladrin isn't like a weird.
It would be a different kind of disdain, probably.
Would there be a form
Yeah.
that they'd be more accustomed to seeing?
Another
Drow.
Shadok-Eye.
Or Shadok-Eye. Drow, Dwagar have a presence here.
Can we assume that I've met like a drow?
I would, yes, given yes, there are
What about
lots of
tiefling?
them. Lots of them in the Shadowfell. Not as common, although they do have a presence. They're from the Infernal Plane.
If tiefling's not like a big deal, then I could just
it's not a big deal, but yeah.
tiefling hard. All right,
Okay.
so then
Yeah.
Beagle will go, ha.
All right, let us go talk to these people down in the dungeons.
I
Yes.
forgot about this voice.
Oh, yes.
I
didn't.
love Tiefling Vigo. He's actually strong, man.
Strong Vigo.
Not strong, baby. I encourage
No,
you to
keep
play
insisting. You keep insisting is a different reference, but the reference we know that you sound like is strong bad. So you're just gonna have to embrace it.
No, I will
We're gonna
not.
say it every time.
Because it will be a terrible strong baby.
No, strong bad, a little more like this.
You can fight it all you want.
Yes.
It's gotta be a little gravel. I gotta put a little gravel in there.
I'm not even mad. I'm gonna buy you a pizza.
Labor Dabber. All right, so you
Anyway,
guys head into yes.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I know you're trying to get there, but it is already 9:30, Michael.
I know. I was just going to. You know what? All right.
Okay.
We'll that's okay. We'll cut it here. We'll head into the.
Sorry, no,
the
you could do your
it's fine,
stinger.
it's
I
fine.
just
No,
wanted to make
it's-
sure you were aware of the time. That's all.
It's okay. It's okay. This is a good spot to stop. Yeah. What is the next one shot we have coming up?
November's one shot is a D&D 5e adventure about lots of plants. And that is coming
And
out.
that is being run by Ev, right?
Yes, from Tea House Mimic.
From Tea House
buddy friend
Mimic.
Ev is running this adventure for us, and it's on Friday at 8 p.m. So you should watch.
Right. And when are we back? We're back next week for
Next Tuesday, we're back to Plague Bound with Tabletop Turntable. That's going to be through the end of this year. And then come January, we'll be starting a brand new track of Tabletop Turntable with Erika. It's going to be so much
we're
fun.
gonna play.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're gonna play Secret Agent Barbie. It's gonna be great. I adapted the rules of Kids on Bikes and Never Stop Blowing Up to be specifically for Secret Agent Barbie.
the chatter about it in the Discord is bananas, so I'm sure it's gonna be just top drawer. So don't miss it.
Really
Be sure to hit the socials. The screen will be up at the end. If you like this, if you want to do it with us, come join the Discord. And yeah,
join the Discord because we're even doing games that we're not streaming. And
we're putting together some off-camera games. Yeah.
James is running a casual dungeon crawl. Let's show up when you can. Michael is running a practice game of Deathmatch Island because he may be running that for a track for Tabletop Turntable. There's all kinds of opportunities to play both privately and on air with us if you'd like. And don't forget, we also have merch. It's a great time to do your holiday shopping at ttrpg.com, ttrpgswag.com/pages/Grimstone Gaming. You can get a lovely trucker hat or a beanie, nice warm beanie for the winter. We got it all. So go buy stuff. Thanks.
Yes. All right. Well, I got nothing else. Great job tonight, guys. As always, for myself, Erika, Katie, Megan, James, thanks for hanging out and never stop playing. Good night.
Night.
Night.